when I get home. So, we're going to start the next stream. Hi. We are in Starbucks in Ligani Plaza, chilling, and this is the second or third stage of Valkyrie Live, Valkyries of Arcadia Live. For those who are new, it is a podcast where we talk about specific things, anime, events, the like, anything that comes to mind, And we have our guest. We have Silver Neko. She's playing Pokemon Scarlet in the content area. Of course, then there's Zara. I remember Zara from the retreat in the park and stuff. She's back on the island. Traveling, right? Yeah. It's fun to leave forever. Do you live here? Yeah. Shit. And then this is it's actually a model for part of the magazine. Yay! There's a flip right now. Yeah, this is what third staging of our podcast. We've also that's in the works. You will see a hand passing the beverages. I can't hear myself, so it's like let me pick up the chat before we get it. They can see us. Now back camera today, you cannot see us. Can you guys hear us? Let me know. Yep, that's right now. Wow. You're going to crack it, girl. Yeah.
Oh, 93%. Or, yeah.
It's not there, that's a good.
No, it's at 90%. So, and Jesus Christ, this life is making me look like a nasty person. I swear, this computer is just, it gathers dust like nobody's business, okay?
Alright.
It just doesn't like me.
We got Daddy says Neko, I think it is, yes it is. Well, so that's a different bro. Shadow says hello.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi. So I think we should go from mild to spicy. Warm up. We have specific sections, so we want to talk about ideals, events, and people. I feel we should leave the people for last. Because my mode can be PC every time. There will be some mistakes. So, so we're going to start off mild with multiple communities in the scene. Pros or cons, if any. Because you have the anime con, then there's ANJ, Anime in Jamaica, and then there's Anime Yado, and then we have our friends on the North Coast that be doing their own anime stuff. And I forgot their name. Anime is JA on the North Coast. The North Coast, right? They're doing their thing over there.
But I think it's not only anime conference and anime, what's the other one? Anime ANJ that actually does events.
They do events too. They just because we're all in Kingston.
Yeah.
We're all right here. But I think anime is JA is the first of its kind over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember, was it last year Anime Con? When they were promoting it on TikTok, and people were like, the North Coast needs this, we don't have this. And then here comes anime, JA. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. This is not helping. You would think, right? So they have the first event of their kind. I think it was when they had the first event last year.
Yeah, or earlier this year. When did it?
So they had their first event recently. I wish I could have seen it. I haven't seen much pictures. I would love to see it. I would love to go one of those things over there. guys think, firstly, of the many communities?
I'll give my opinion.
I like the variety of events, but I think there's a lot of insight. Yeah, people in one community don't like people of another community, what I've heard. So,
In my opinion, I feel because the communities are so small, I don't think there's much fighting or like hatred for them. In my opinion, it doesn't mean the communities are like really small.
not much, but I've heard of some people like, why am I here? And I'm not interested.
Oh, I've never been a part. I've never seen. I didn't know there was drama between the communities. Communities that I really know about is NJ and anime complex. With those, I don't know if they have drama. Let me know. I don't care. But I like it. I like the drama.
I'll give my opinion last.
You want to talk?
Alright. So it's the opinion of multiple.
What do you think of them first? Yeah. And then who's our
I
content?
have to choose my words because I'm part of the industry. Alright, so okay.
Kind of
I mean, I'm not going to bash anybody, regardless of what I do or do not do. I'm not going to bash anybody. I think having multiple entities helps to promote diversity of events, different ideas. Having one entity that has a monopoly over every single event, it does not help necessarily with the growth of the community. Plus, because of how small our community already is, there's no one entity with enough funding to have multiple quality events throughout the year. Right? So the idea of having multiple entities at the very least that do multiple events throughout the year, that kind of helps create a scene. Just like how Carnival has a carnival season of events, and you have Dream Weekend, you have Frenchman, and you have Jamaica, you have Exodus, and all of them have their own random events, but everybody's on one calendar. Right? That works. In terms of different groups, in terms of like different talk spaces, I mean, I do think that each group having their own space to announce, benefits their brand. It doesn't necessarily benefit, separate groups doesn't necessarily benefit the community as a whole though, in terms of everybody seeing all of the different things going on. Because people may choose not to support somebody because of something in particular. But what if you're a new person to the community and you don't know what's out there? So what you're going to want is either a neutral or unbiased viewpoint of all of the events that are happening. And I feel like there's no space currently that will feature every single event that is out there. Meaning promote every single event that's out there. Mind you, Weave Out is one is close to that.
There's an account called Weave Out.
Well, it's not a WhatsApp group. It's like it's an Instagram page. Like she or they promote everybody regardless of whatever happens behind the scenes.
Love you, girl.
Right? Yes, you're awesome. Right? So, but if in terms of like a community space where every single thing is announced from every corner of the community, that's not the case. And there, I mean, as I said, there's a number of reasons of that based on things that may or may not have happened behind the scenes. I think it's also a level of just Jamaicans in general, like the whole, a slight crab in a barrel mentality that, okay, well, I'm going to do my business and you do your thing over there. But the thing is that it can work two ways. It's either that or somebody did something that they need to apologize for and nobody wants to do it. You know what I mean? So it's a mixture of a number of different reasons, and it's just a matter for a neutral party to step up and make it. Unfortunately, I'm not neutral enough. I tried to announce every single event and all of that. At this point, I'm not neutral enough.
What do you mean you tried? Do you have like a page or something?
Like, I have created a event calendar. Last year, I created an event calendar of every single event for the summer and all of that. That's great. Right? And
It's like shaking and starting.
I mean, some events people may have had qualms about another and say, why is their event on the calendar? Or why is it mine? It's not, it don't look a certain way. And so I said, all right, you know what? As neutral as I am, I'm like, I don't have the patience to deal with people complaining about whether or how I am doing things. So I'm not going to do it, right? But I think there needs to be somebody to do it. You know what I mean? Huh?
Maybe if it was a group of people doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it just depends. Shit happens, business is business, and you know, whenever there's money involved, some conflict is going to happen along the way. It's just how it is, right? So, yeah, we need. I think somebody that is not affiliated with any of the current entities out there needs to create a squad an anime hub that announces every event or puts every event on the calendar regardless of affiliation. Okay?
What I like,
Can you talk?
I can't talk, man. I'm going to talk in Jesus' name. Fuck you. What I like, you know, we are, as I said and agreed to, is a small community. Please let me touch something more. Not there over here. Okay. So I do like that there are multiple communities doing the same. I would like to think that their aim is the same thing for this shit. Which is broadcasting the love of pop culture, anime, gaming, and the likes. What I see a lot of, why am I trembling more, is because we are small and we are all friends. Well, we all know each other.
Okay, that's a better word. Sorry, I'm very specific with my designation of a friend. That I have many acquaintances, many business relationships, but I have 3 friends. She's one of them.
We all know each other, yes. And when you have associates who are also in business, sometimes qualms do happen. And what I find a lot of, I'm trying, freaking shit. Yeah. What I find a lot of is that with some of those qualms, it spills over into business. And you have the people who are getting into the anime space who don't know or have no doing nothing why Tom hate Bill, and that is spilling over. And that is affecting the turnout of some event, because you have minds collecting together and be like, oh, don't support that event because that person gonna be there.
And I will never tell somebody not to support an event. Let me put that out there. My personal qualms, or not to say that I personally have qualms, but in the event that I did have personal qualms, right? Me not attending an event is not an indication for you not to attend an event. I have my own personal reasons. People may have their own personal reasons, but I genuinely want to see the scene grow, and having people support these events, and will also, like, through trial and error, these events will get better and better. You know, as more are produced, people will see what works, what doesn't, and they will get better and better over time. So, yeah.
And what I would like to see more of is, because as I said, you have the anime com, the ANJs, and everybody. Instead of striving to be the best shit out there, because we are all in one space trying to do the same thing, support each other. There's nothing wrong if you are, for example, that's how it goes, but there's nothing wrong if you're an anime com and you go to an anime yard. If you're ANJ and you go to an anime, we are all doing if not the same, similar things.
I will say there is this one, I don't remember what it's called on the Instagram tab. This one Instagram page that actually, or is it Valkyries? That announces, I don't know.
Oh my god,
it's Valkyries. I think it's another one. It has anime in the name, I believe. but actually reposts the events happening for different events. Like I see you reposted the winter event that's coming up and the ball one
Maybe
that's
that's
happening in
Miss
December.
Weibo.
I don't know people because I'm not following them. Well, that one I am following. I'm not following people. And they actually repost them. So I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, Bebox is one, like I said, one of the few people that will post everybody. So to have at least, well, they're not on WhatsApp. But if there was like somebody on WhatsApp, if I don't actually want to do it on WhatsApp or whatever,
I
have
have
an
a Discord and
announcement.
WhatsApp is cheaper. Then again, WhatsApp is the main source of communication in Jamaica. So WhatsApp would be best.
And if they don't, there's channels now. So if you don't want to give out your phone number, make an anime channel, like an anime come or anime, an anime channel.
Yeah.
Everybody can get information on everything. So I think it's a good thing that to have the community. It's just to use the strength of every community and bolster the scene as a whole. The chat, we got Kisan, apparently he's eating good shit, bro. And we got the Dragon's Den, says hello ladies. Hi. Welcome back. Are y'all have any other thoughts before we move on?
Jamaica is so small.
I don't have any thoughts.
Jamaica is already small enough. Jamaica is not that big.
Jamaica is not that big.
There's only so much fighting and no more.
What I think would be cool though is to have whichever, like when they go overseas, have anime events in America, somebody go over there to represent Jamaica. You know what I mean? Because they have booths and stuff set up. So imagine like everybody band together, so we'll just go over and actually represent Jamaica like one of these big events like this that's happening. Already happened. All of already happened.
I don't never see that, but that would be
For
cool.
next year though, yeah.
For next year.
Anime Boston, AX,
I agree with you on that one. It's just like a lot. I think there have only been like one or two cosplayers that have actually been able to travel to other anime conventions, Comic Cons, whether it's around the Caribbean or in the States.
yeah.
Honestly, a lot of it is it's not the will, because the will is there. It's funding.
The what?
It's funding.
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna pay? And if we're going over there, is it just a matter of exhibiting? Are we gonna send somebody to compete? You know, when you have to consider, when you have to consider a budget that's over $1,000 US or whatever, you have to say, okay, what can I do to make the most of this trip, essentially, right?
In the sense of the traveling part, the one way I could eliminate the cost of paying for airfare just to go ahead and do that is somebody's already in America and they're going to an event. Just ask to represent. Maybe you could like print some little flyers and stuff and somehow have them actually like email to them and let them print it out. I don't know.
I have a feeling that would turn into like one small sub-community, like PNG or anime.
Yeah, one entity, but all that would happen is that they would just, oh my god, why did you kill yourself? Sorry.
Damn. Dragonite.
So what would happen is that whether it's ANJ or AnimeCom, one of the entities would go, but then they would have because what happened at Japan Day, for example, it was here. At the AnimeCom booth or the Jamaica cosplay booth, we had a cosplay Jamaica flyer, and it had representation of all the different groups in it. Right? So pictures and like a timeline of different events that have happened from all different groups, regardless of affiliations, right? And that is a general cosplay in Jamaica flyer,
Yeah.
right? So maybe one group would go, but they would have some material that talks about the community in general, as well as their own.
Yeah.
And that Dragonite, I'm so pissed.
That is what they call it, 2020, they have the thing called what's it called? But they want something to happen in Jamaica, so they have Jamaica 2030.
2035, oh yeah.
Vision.
The vision, so that's our vision for anime community. Anime
about
2020, anime 2020,
20 so.
I'm trying to think.
20 a few years.
Sure, 2023, 2030.
I think it just like I think it'd be good. It'd be a matter of picking and choosing what or which event to go to. That would give the community the best exposure, which San Diego.
Anime Boston is good because if I travel next year and I'm in Anime Boston, I'm just going to church. Because I went this year and I could have, well, if I was doing this year, I would have.
Right now, as far as I'm aware, let me not say that there isn't any other, but as far as I know, the only Caribbean representation at international cons is directly from the Caribbean, not necessarily from the diaspora, is a Panther on a cosplay from Trinidad and Tobago. She gets invited to be an international guest very often.
She's a professional cosplayer or something?
Yeah, she's a professional cosplayer herself, and she represents herself, but she also promotes one of the biggest comic conventions in Trinidad as well. So she's representing herself, but at the same time she's representing the community, right? But as I said, she's like one of the few people. I don't know of any others personally that do that. Yeah.
Alright. We're going to go into the spicy topic now. Heartbreak Gaming says Zara. The next topic. Talk about dudes in the anime community. Things that they do that drives the panties.
Where's the juice? Need a sip.
Come on, go get handsome. Where the bed back yourself? Because I have a few. Boy, I have a few.
So we're going to take other things that they do?
That drives the panties.
Alright.
You guys are on. Feel free to go in the search. You might even read this shit. This is the start of a very bottom next topic. So yeah.
Okay. I have one. When they don't have a little collar on their mouth and their mouth is very loose and they think they can talk to you anyhow and any way just because you like the same thing they do. They think they're the 2D girl in their phone. The ones that be sexualizing you.
Personal.
They be cheating too.
Okay.
That's all.
Damn. Alright, girl.
Well,
But I was choking on the phone. Jumping the freaking phone.
Oh wow, it's at 1%.
well, just bring up.
I've never seen a switch at 1% before.
You've been playing with that?
Yup. Phone switch it.
Oh, yeah. Going off from what Sim said, like the 2D thing, like treat me like a human being, approach me like a human being, like just with common courtesy and such. Not because I like anime means I'm an anime girl that you don't have to say anything to and you just look at them like a face.
I agree.
Find that they forget human decency, like because we're all in pop culture and I guess whatever happens in the anime, they try to emulate that in real life and they forget that it's actual human beings they're interacting with, not a character that says a script by someone else. So yeah, shit.
Yeah, y'all got that one for free, not that.
So they tend to forget that. My going off of what I just said, that is one of my irks in about some of these dudes. They watch an anime and they think that they're that guy, they're him, literally, and they go out in real life and they, for example, they want to talk to a girl and they don't know this girl from Adams. And instead of starting off a normal human being, hi, my name is so and so, they come with this character's mentality, whatever it is, and they talk down to you, and they expect your reaction to be that of the girl in that anime, all cheap and shit. I would crush it. I would do that shit. But that's what I don't like. Personally, we can go on and on, but yeah, you have one, pick one.
Let me find one. Alright. So, you see, I purposefully do not talk. Okay, it's not that I have anything against y'all necessarily, right? But I don't talk to people. If y'all notice, I might be in the groups or some, very few. But I'm like a professional lurker.
Professional lurker.
Lurker. Yes.
You're welcome.
I don't say anything.
You're welcome.
Yes, I am literally I observe unless there is something specific for me to like jump in on, right? But I observe some of these tendencies, and I'm like there is some grass outside, and I think y'all need to touch some grass. Like y'all need to walk out and smell the roses and get in some vitamin D. Like if you're staying in the house too long. Right? What you see on your television screen is not what reality is. Now I'm not saying you cannot enjoy something, and I'm not saying you can't enjoy hentai or I'm not saying you cannot watch or consume these materials. I'm just saying that what you see adapt, right? One thing is reality and one thing is not. You can't right, and you can't base your expectations of real life people. I'm not gonna just include women on this one. You can't base your expectations of people on a fictitious story, right? A lot of this is fantasy for a reason. Okay, so like one of my gripes, I guess I'm getting to the point now, right? Is that a lot. I'm not saying all, but in my experience, there's been times when these dudes, their expectations of women and also people in general are only what they have read or watched in an anime. Not like there's no people skills, there's no social nothing. It is purely what you have seen. Like somebody who is chronically online. You've heard that terminology, right? And that they come up with some really stupid things, and you have to say, how you reach that? How you reach that conclusion? Like that's what I don't like. Come on, you must have some. Like you have a parent. There must be some guardian. There must be some other human being in your life that you can build social skills within some sense of the word. Also, therapy is a thing. Like shit. Anybody else have something?
I do. I actually have two things.
Tell you.
One of them is the fact that a lot of these guys, and girls do it too, but it's mostly guys. I'm witnessing it right now, where they have this. They believe there's some main character, some disastrous attitude in their life, where they have this like, oh, I'm a god, I'm a demon. And it's weird. It's so weird. I'm witnessing it and I'm like trying to like ignore me. It's weird. It's a weird stuff. And the other one is they have an expectation in the sense that since they say, oh, you like anime, you're a girl, they expect you to like know everything about the anime.
Quizzers.
Right, there we go. They don't expect you to know what happened.
What Tanjima drawstring look like?
The over of this anime.
Yeah. It's annoying. I do not hear that much. I love anime.
I don't know what Tanjima heartstring look like.
What's Tenet 250 even more?
What's his favorite lunch? Like brother. What?
What's the name of Zenith's bird?
And you don't piss the bed like that.
We don't like exactly. And if you ever know the answer, just say, oh, you're a big anime fan. What the fuck am I?
But yeah, I think what we were all similarly saying is please do not take the things you watch on the anime and bring it into real life. That they're two different things, bro. And the world is very round. The grass is very real. So please touch it sometime.
For the girls out there, just beware. That's all.
You have
Be
any
safe.
closing thoughts on the things in the anime scene? Without killing anybody verbally?
I'm glad you started without killing people verbally. Alright. Okay. To be fair, I've been nice. nice so far. Alright, so
For the PC word, they're gonna backfire and brain. Jesus.
alright, so guys, when we say these things, it's not only to necessarily bash you. It's really to bring light to issues that you may not know you have, that you need to fix. Not for the sake of women necessarily, but for the sake of your sanity and social well-being. That never come out. Like the point is, right? When we say these things, it is to help you. Because sometimes, and this is a universal thing, sometimes people do things unconsciously and they don't realize that it's not okay, that something needs to be fixed. Like sometimes they need a second ear, somebody in
to read the room.
right. You need somebody in your corner to say, hey, this isn't really what you should be doing and you should probably kind of fix that. So please fix it.
Right, that's it.
Right?
So we're here to help. I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. We do our last topic, events. The year is ending, and I just wanna, on behalf of the Abnormalities, apologize for the postponement of Cosplay Cruise Festa. The storm, for lack of a better word, fucked us all up. So, in terms of booking, updates are still yet to come out about that. But it is still very much happening. Tickets are still very much being bought. So it is going to happen, and as soon as we get the Valkyries information, we will be doing our due diligence and plastering that shit everywhere. Okay? So make sure you follow the socials. The next event that's gonna come up though, we have Winter Haven. So much excited. Winter Haven, right?
Yes.
Have you been to one before?
No.
Okay.
6 p.m. Bro, I read the flyer. I've been reading the flyer like every day. And for some reason last night I decided I should check the time. 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. I don't even know where it's keeping. I know nothing. I'm excited though. I'm going, but I don't know.
I think it's Winter Haven Party. That's what it says. That's what it says. But it's like, but it's also, it has also other, it's not just drink and dance. It's also like more like a hangout. Like it has the party aspect, but it's also like
acceptable.
right. I know this is completely off topic, but you drink too much boba or go to a business establishment too often when they send you their TikTok profile to follow directly.
Nice.
So you're spending too much money at an establishment.
Yeah, that place. They know you now.
So we can follow them.
One more December event, another December, the one that's happening December 31st.
The Beauty and the Beast New Year's Eve ball.
Yep.
I have never been to a park. This will be my first park ever in life.
I bought my first heels ever.
That's a start I would start.
I have a character in mind. Well, me and Sasha and the girls have certain characters in mind. We'll see if the budget allows.
Oh my god, the price to go is crazy.
Yeah, but then it's like drinks and food and
Not like, when you go to the club and you take free shots and booze and stuff. Why can't you do that? Make some.
I mean you could. But it is going to be like a super elegant, glamorous affair. And so it's like, it's good that we're able, how I said the diversity of events?
Yeah.
It's nice that we can have a formal little celebration to wrap up the year, you know what I mean?
I really like Hollywood. I like the anime community, man. That's the fucking all that. It's a cool set of people, but there's nothing better than hanging with a group of people, if it's a complete freaking stranger, who are into the same things you're into. And I can relate on shit.
Yeah.
Best shit ever.
I built a few friends. I go to the main butler cafe. I met like 3 people and I can be like, oh,
Okay. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. First prom ever, so I go show out. Freak that. That's my first prom ever in life. You think I know? Put it on. Get out.
I don't know if I can afford a wig and a dress, but we're going to see.
We go
Okay,
see.
so you have
We
a
go figure it
Toronto.
out.
Have a Toronto.
Oh yeah, we're plotting.
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 Oh wow. I was just like, we'll throw on a dress and a shoe and see how like that. But now it's like, no, because now like I gotta stand up. So ain't no way. I have no idea what else.
I think is there a pageant? Like a best dress?
Yeah, there's a best dress aspect, yeah.
So if you feel like you want to step out and you want to compete, if you're stepping out the most, you can join the project. Maybe the best dress couple, best dress male and
Is there
female.
like a theme to it? I know beauty and beats, but
Beauty
like,
and Beast.
is it just messing in big bones and
Well, it's an elegant, the dress code is formal or elegant and if you and also costume. So let's say for argument's sake it's different. Right? That fits the thing. Or you could do let's say you wanted to be like Harley Quinn. You could get a black and red dress and then do your makeup and hair like Harley Quinn. Right? So the possibilities are kind of endless. So you could choose a character that you genuinely like and just turn it like add some formal wear.
those sense and wear.
Right. You know what I mean? Like a black
Oh wow.
like a black silk dress with that and the white hair, white braids, you know, that works. Right?
See, that's free
There's a lot of creative things that you can do. Just pick a character that you like and make them look formal or pick a character that already has formal wear.
If you don't come as Sebastian to your far from me, I beg you. I beg you. Stay away from me. If you don't want to get assaulted, respectfully, stay away from me. You're coming out as Sebastian.
And that's the thing, so maybe if I want to go as a guy or a girl. It's like I'm saying if I want to wear, because I want to like smooth talk a lot of girls that night.
Alright,
So
so
I'm like,
now that you mentioned that, Tiffany, if you come as my husband again, this is going to be a problem with you.
So you don't know already I'm
She come as whole. She come as somebody to the other day. She was young lady the other day. She was somebody from high school or in high school.
what's his name? The one with the glasses.
Exactly. So you can't do it. This. My heartstrings can't.
Will.
I can't do this.
Rashan, we're talking about the upcoming New Year's Eve Beauty and the Beast event or the anime comic coming. It's a formal affair, formal cosplay. So if Zenith went to the ball, if Nesco went to the prom, see what I'm saying? Well, that's the theme that
I'm
they're
working at
going.
Starbucks. Starbucks sponsor us.
Or they're very kind to let us listen.
Oh, that's what happened.
Thank you.
They said we could do a order and others. Okay.
Okay, I'm in closing remarks.
Support all the events. Go spend your money.
Touch some grass.
Go touch some right. Go touch some grass, please.
Please, 4 women are telling you to go outside and touch some grass.
Go get some
Not
sunlight.
just touching, like fun.
Go take some
Fondle the
vitamins. Go
grass.
fix your health, both physical and mental. Address your health
This
issues.
for a minute. This is great.
Yes, Lord.
When's the last time you found guys for weekend?
Hello. This is the end of Valkyries of Arcadia Live. I do hope y'all enjoy it. We'll be doing a Q&A on if you guys want us to discuss anything special in our next podcast, which is